finally have a morning where we're not up at 5 a.m. to get out our anchorage. So we went to shore and we're gonna go find a coffee shop and walk around the fort that's here while we enjoy our coffee. It's nice to have a little break.
And then head off.
Yes.
And that's it for the fort. It was a quick grab some coffee, jump in, walk around, see what it
Stretch
looks.
our legs off the boat.
Yeah, because we have not done any proper walking in a while. So we're headed back to the boat. We're gonna pull up the anchor and start doing the ICW. And we'll see how that goes.
Hey, I'm Ashley and this is my husband Colin. At the start of this year, we traded in our camper van and bought a 1991 50-foot sailboat. Colin has a ton of sailing experience, but me, not so much. Our plan is to update our boat and start our adventure around the world. Come along with us as we experience the lows and the highs of sailing.
We are here in Norfolk, beginning the trip on the ICW. We're headed to the locks right now, the Great Bridge lock, I believe. So we're passing the port here in Norfolk, and pretty calm day so far, which is nice. It's very flat, little bit of breeze. We have no wind transducer up top because we took it down. So have no clue what it is. I'd say blowing like 7 maybe knots right now, but yeah. Right behind me on Pier 3 is a nuclear submarine headed out to sea. We've been asked, or I asked, how far we need to be away, and we essentially have to leave the channel because it is on its way out right now. That's what that security boat is there for. So we're going out and around to avoid the submarine, which is currently leaving the pier. So our first bridge of today is this railroad bridge, and it happens to be down. We're looking at about 20 minutes for them to raise it back up. They're currently doing some testing on the bridge one. So we're just sitting here waiting for about 20 minutes.
Bridge has gone back up. Colin's gotten a little snack. That was like 5 minutes, not 25 or 20 minutes. The fourth bridge. It's a road bridge.
Yes, there's a railroad on the other side.
And we're waiting. It's going up right now, but there's a tugboat coming through.
With the crane.
With a crane.
Yep. They're gonna make the turn first, and then we're gonna tuck in real quick right behind them so we can make the bridge, because they will not wait on us. They'll open it once, and they have a period that it'll stay open. So we're gonna try to make it. We will make it.
I hope. I don't see the tug. I think we could have made it first.
Maniac, I have good eyes on you now. If you just hunt the reds a little bit, you can bring it right along, bud. I'll be to this bridge in about 2 minutes.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
Tugboat is passing on our port side and we're going through. There's another boat behind him.
I see that.
Hopefully they don't swing around. some of these smaller boats stay on their side of the channel. Oh, good. What size did they say that one was?
I don't know, look at the board. Thank you, Gilmerton Highway Bricks. This is selling the...
We're now coming up to our first 65-foot bridge. This is where we're going to be really testing going under a smaller bridge. It's a little nerve-wracking.
One second. Hi, this is southbound vessels. Is this the high-rise bridge? Yes, when it's in its closed state, is that 65 feet? Okay, thank you very much.
No one's answering the radio for this bridge, but we think it is because they only open to commercial traffic. So this is going to be the true test of if we can go under 65.
The tide is down right now.
The tide is down, which is good.
So it should be like 67 feet or so.
Okay. And of course, they don't have any markers on this side of the bridge that tell you how high it is at tide. Yeah, on the sign, you have to give a 24-hour notice for it to open. And for emergencies, it'll open, but that's it. Here we go. So hard to tell from down here. I think we got like 2 feet. That make you nervous?
In about half an hour from now, we're going to be hitting the Great Bridge Lock, or getting to it. So I'm getting ready, all the lines and everything, because we have a break where there's no traffic and no wake or anything right now. So it's just an easy time to get ready for it. So I'm getting the longest lines we have for the bow and stern, and then getting probably 4 or 5 fenders out, because I don't exactly know what the spacing of the lock poles are that you hold on to normally, or push off of. We are in very much the chill part of the ICW. There's hardly any traffic, which is nice. There are no bridges. It's 10 feet deep below the keel, so about 14 feet or so. 16 feet. We're 15 minutes out of the lock, the Great Bridge Lock, and we're ready for it. And then after that, it should be more of this, a couple more bridges, and then the Pew, I think it's Pew Ferry Bridge. I'll put the name down below. I keep forgetting what the actual name is. Something Ferry Bridge, which is the only one of the hazards on our, should be 65 feet, but some people said it's 64. Right now we should have a pretty low basin inside the sound of the Outer Banks, because the wind has blown for the past 3 days like 20 knots, blowing a lot of the water offshore. So it should be down pretty low, but when we get there, we might launch the dinghy or see if there's a northbound vessel to read the clearance placard that is on the southbound side and tell us what it is. There's no clearance placard as of now on the northbound side. It's been removed or lost or something. So we need to look at it from the southbound side.
Lock is opening. Big barge in there. And a sailboat and a pontoon boat. We made it in. The guy did pretty good driving it in. Everyone puts their stickers here. We don't have a sticker, but check out all the other ones. This person, Caitlin, put their stickers on like every single one. That's not even the one we're worried about?
Well, this says it's 64, a little under 65.
I mean, this is a lot better than battling 5-foot waves.
And 25, 30 knots of wind.
It's just, you have to pay attention. You have to pay really attention to all the bridges. We have another one coming up. I think we're catching all the bridges when they're down. Also. So, going up Rover Bridge. Oh, and if you couldn't tell, the last bridge went under. We touched.
60, the height marker, oh,
What?
the bridge just went down a whole bunch. Like fast.
Like it malfunction?
Yeah. So the bridge we just went under, the height marker said about 64 and a half. So it's, I don't know if that's normal or not for that bridge. It has not come up in any of our research, but we did make it under at 64 and a half. So our antenna did touch at the top.
And our wind.
And our Windex, they both touched, but those are about...
Those are easy to replace and not expensive.
One second. Never a dull day, or hour in this case.
Yeah, never 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes.
After that southbound motor.
There's two boats waiting at this swing bridge that's up here. We're going southbound, they're going northbound, and we were gonna let them go first, but they ended up on the bridge, or at least on the side of the bridge, because their motor stalled. So we're now waiting for we're waiting for them to get further enough back that the bridge can open, or they're gonna try to open the bridge and we gotta come through very carefully. So it's, again, never dull here. Thank you, North Landing Bridge.
Roger that, Captain. Y'all be safe out there.
Thank you, have a good day. We see the elusive bridge. Pungo Ferry Bridge is off in the distance. We're about 20 minutes away from it, so far, looking at all the reeds and everything that is around us, it looks like it's down, the water level's down a foot, as predicted, and that also northbound boats have kind of been saying that it's down right now. So we're gonna go for it and take it very slow and see how it does.
On the reviews for this bridge, this person says they're 64 and they made it under when the bolt on the 4th board down was still showing. So we're gonna see if that shows for us, and it will give us a little bit more confidence if it's showing. So let's hope so. That was the newest review. Can you see it?
Yeah. It bolt. So far, it looks like bolt is way out of the water.
Slowing down. Got the most important thing, the wind direction one. And the antenna is pretty real.
That looks 64. Look, there's our masthead light.
I should try to take it down.
So we lost our masthead light. It's currently sinking in the water. We didn't lose anything else, which means we were within, it says 64 right now. So we're under. We lost our masthead light, but we're under.
We're coming up to our last bridge for the night. We were gonna pull into Marina, but it's $100 and how much is it? $110 for the night. And because of how the winds are positioned, we feel like we should go under the bridge now and not wait until in the morning. And we found an anchor on the other side of the bridge that's free, so we're gonna go ahead and try that. And this is Coinjock. Everyone here still has their mast lights. Hey, we still have our one instrument.
What about this guy?
Oh, he's got a bunch of on top. This boat definitely doesn't make you feel good. We still got a mast light. good sound. Here you can see where it says 65. And 65 is the minimum all the bridges on here. Except the one we went under that's supposed to be 65. People think it kind of sunk down to 64. That's why it was lower.